Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here early on this Monday morning with a brisk southerly wind to start things off, but it is actually a milder wind. We're much better this morning with temperatures in the 40s for most of the area. We've got a few clouds passing through. Partly to mostly cloudy skies for much of the area. A cold front entering the picture in the northwest part of the state. That will push southeastward as the day goes on. The strongest winds will actually occur this morning and early this afternoon before the front passes through. Once the front passes through, the winds will turn northwesterly. They'll be a little breezy right behind the front, but as you go farther away from that front, the winds do die down a little bit. But look how the strongest winds are out ahead of this front right in here. So I can even back this up here. You know, Tri-Cities area, for instance, your strongest winds will be right around noon. Same thing actually in North Platte. Your winds will be strongest right behind the front around noon, but then they'll die down later this afternoon there. Tri-Cities area, we'll get some lighter winds later today. I'm looking forward to that for softball practice purposes tonight, for instance, for me. The winds will finally be dying down a little bit. But one thing we'll have to watch for as we get through the evening and overnight hours tonight, thunderstorms will be returning to the forecast this evening. Southern and southeastern areas will have the best chance of seeing this. Now, this looks like a fairly strong storm right in there. I will tell you that the severe weather threat is not great. There's an outside chance of a severe thunderstorm. Now, as of right now, the Storm Prediction Center has not highlighted any of our area, even in a marginal risk of severe storms, but more of a general thunderstorm outlook for some small hail and some gusty winds. So, yes, while there's a small chance of severe weather, it's a low chance, and so more than likely just some strong winds, gusty winds, some downpours with that. Chances get lower the farther northwest that you go. We'll keep that chance going later tonight. There's 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now as we get towards sunrise tomorrow, most of the rain's moving out, maybe a little bit lingering in eastern Nebraska. Clouds will follow suit. Watch how the clouds will clear out on Tuesday morning. We get lots of sunshine. Brisk northerly winds drawing in some cooler air on Tuesday. Not cold, but a little cooler for Tuesday. And then Tuesday night's kind of one of our colder nights. I don't think we'll see much for sub-freezing temperatures, but maybe cold enough for a little patchy frost, especially I think northeastern areas may have the best chance of seeing that. And a lot of that will depend on how long it stays clear. By Wednesday morning, a slight chance of rain moves back into the area. Not a great chance on Wednesday, but we will start to get better chances beyond Wednesday. A more active weather pattern will return for the second half of the week, as I'll show you in just a bit. High temperatures today, mid to upper 60s in the north and the northwest. The rest of us into the 70s, nearing 80 around Hebron, 81 degrees, Smith Center, Kansas. Tonight's temperatures down into the 40s, lower 50s over southeast Nebraska, so another fairly mild night, a little colder out west in the 30s. As we look ahead to your Tuesday, cooler but still seasonable. A lot of 60s out there, some lower 70s over southern and southeastern areas. Tomorrow night, this is our coldest night this week here. We'll dip back into the 30s and 40s. And where those temperatures start to get down around 36, 35, again, maybe some patchy frost in a few spots. So not truly freezing temperatures, but a little chillier out there. And then as we look ahead to your Wednesday, 60s, starting to see some 70s out west again, as we'll actually start to kind of inch up a little bit later in the week, although it's going to be a fairly busy weather pattern as we get towards the second half of the week after Wednesday. As we'll show you here, you'll see it on the 7-day forecast. First of the Tri-Cities, again, we've got the chance of rain and thunderstorms tonight, slight chance of rain on Wednesday, and then the rain chances, now they continue Thursday, a pretty decent chance of rain, but especially Thursday night. A good chance of rain and thunderstorms Thursday night, and that's going to continue on to Friday and Friday night, then wrapping up early Saturday. We'll get a brief break Saturday. I think most of the day looks dry Saturday, but then more showers and thunderstorms Saturday night and into Sunday. We will have to watch for the threat of severe weather both Thursday night and on Friday for parts of the area. Timing of this is going to be very important, so there's still some uncertainty with who has the best chance. Right now, it's a Thursday night, it would be north central Kansas, maybe parts of south central Nebraska, and then Friday, maybe more towards the eastern part of the state. Again, the break on Saturday, Sunday, more showers and storms. Again, that's all going to be about timing, so we won't really identify who has the better chances of rain, thunderstorms, severe weather. We're this far out yet. But it looks like, well, yeah, we'll cool back a little bit this weekend, but then next week it actually may warm back up a little bit. And by the time we get towards the middle of the week, the final day of April into the first day of May, we could be closer to 80 degrees once again. North Platte, for you watching on News 2 in North Platte, KNOP, well, kind of a similar forecast, just a small chance of rain late tonight, not much though. And then another slight chance of rain early on Wednesday morning. Mild, not warm, but mild temperatures these next few days. Thursday, the chances, just like the Tri-Cities, the chances of rain will increase, and then the rain and thunderstorms Thursday night continuing into Friday. I would say your chance of severe weather a little bit lower than places farther to the east, but still a possibility. And just like the Tri-Cities, I give you a break from the precipitation parts of Saturday, but then Saturday night and Sunday, the rain and thunderstorm chances will return to the forecast. Now, long range, it does look like also it will warm up towards the middle of next week. So kind of near to slightly above average these next several days to come, and then much more above average by the middle of next week. Let's take a look at the long range models here. We'll start with the one that only goes out 3.5 days here. It's the North American model. Here's the thunderstorm chance tonight. Not a great chance, mainly focused to the south and southeast. Wednesday morning, slight chance of rain. Not a great chance though on Wednesday. It's going to be more beyond this forecast, and that's as far as the NAM goes there. So let's show you the European model here. And again, tonight into Tuesday morning right there, southern Nebraska, northern Kansas. And then another slight chance of rain Wednesday morning and during the day Wednesday. But again, it's really late Thursday and especially Thursday night into Friday. We see that better chance of rain and thunderstorms there. And again, Thursday night, south central Nebraska, north central Kansas. Better chances down to our south. And then Friday, it's eastern Nebraska that we'll really have to watch during the day Friday. Then that main low list to the northeast. We get a little bit of a break on Saturday, but then maybe another round with another system here Sunday. Now, with it being more of a southern storm system passing to our south, we may be a little too cool on that northern end, so maybe not as much of a severe weather threat. Maybe more towards southeast Nebraska, but better chances will be off to our southeast. But more rain. Look at all this rain that could be coming here. We'll back this up all the way to Thursday. Look at all this rain that could be coming here later this week into the weekend. This is good rain for our area. We certainly need it. It's going to help green things up, lower that fire threat, especially on those windier days. Then kind of a break as we start to warm up towards the middle of next week. And then we could enter maybe more of a traditional severe weather threat maybe by the middle and end of next week if this model has anything to say about it. And again, this is 10 days out, so I'm not going to worry too much about that far out yet here. So finally, the GFS model, there's our thunderstorms for this evening and overnight tonight. And then a slight chance of rain Wednesday, better chances Thursday, but more so Thursday night. There's that chance of rain and thunderstorms late Thursday into Thursday night, continuing into Friday. Maybe a little bit of a break on Saturday, but then more Saturday night into Sunday. Now, this model has this storm system a little farther north, which would be a better chance of maybe some thunderstorms and severe weather for our area if it were to take place like that. And maybe some quieter weather through the middle of next week, and maybe it turns more active later next week. We'll see. It's a long ways out, so we won't get too much into that part of the forecast quite yet. All right, so you kind of got an idea of the way things are looking over the next 7 to 10 days. Again, mild, not super warm, but mild over the next 7 days or so. We've got a little bit of active weather early in the week, but the much more active weather comes especially Thursday night into Friday, and then again on Sunday there. And then we'll warm up after that as we get into the middle of next week. So that kind of sums up the forecast. I want to thank you all for watching on this Monday morning. I hope it's a good one for you, and I will see you all again on Tuesday. Take care, and God bless. Bye.